Right, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. I want to talk about the Atari VCS, right? Now, we've been hearing a lot of people saying negative things about the Atari VCS, like, I won't support them any longer. You know what I mean? Well, you're entitled to your opinion. If that's what you want to do, great, you know. But me, we'll support them forever. No matter what happens, I'll always support the Atari VCS Atari. I won't walk out with them, I won't abandon them. And for people that say that they won't support them anymore, that's what you're doing. You stick by them no matter what. Now that's my opinion. You know what I mean? Now, my opinion on the Atari VCS, it's an awesome system. It has tons of awesome games, indie games specifically, and there's tons of more indie games to come out. Right, I'm a member of Atari VCS fans page on Facebook, and Ninja Studios have a lot of games coming out. Orange Pixel, and Atari themselves have more games to come out in the future. So the system's not dead, you know what I mean, and it won't be dead for a long time. Now, even if it does die, we'll keep supporting Atari, you know, because this has happened before where people that supported Atari walked out with them and abandoned them. So these people on YouTube that are saying that they won't support Atari or the Atari VCS anymore, fair enough, you're entitled to do so, but you're walking out on Atari. You don't have to. You know what I mean? You know, so like, I don't understand, you know, when these people say they were backers, they like the Atari VCS, yet they're walking out on it because they say there's nothing in the works and Atari see the VCS as dead. Well, like, play the games on the Atari VCS. Go to the Atari VCS fans page on Facebook. It's not dead, and Atari won't let it die. You know what I mean? And even if they do, we'll stick by them, no matter what. Just look at it with the Atari Jaguar, the 7800, the Lynx, the ST, the 5200, through thick and thin. That's me. That's why I back the Atari VCS from the get-go. You know what I mean? And I believe Atari, I have faith in Atari. I always have. You know what I mean? Even when they did some questionable things, they made bad decisions, or stuck by them. That's what it takes. Because if people abandon them and walk out on them, they die. These people on YouTube that are saying these things after backing the system themselves, supporting them up to a certain point, but because they see there's no future in this thing, they're cutting loose and saying, I'm abandoning you. I'm not like that. I don't abandon anybody for any reason. That's my attack. Whether it's a game console, if it's a person, whatever. I don't do that. I stick by to thick and thin. And if it does die, I honour its memory by supporting it. Now, that's what I do. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is the Atari VCS has a long future ahead of it. You know what I mean? There's tons of indie games to come out still, and there's going to be more Atari games to come out. It's not dead. Atari will invest it in the VCS. That's my opinion. But certain people are saying that it's dead, there's no future, there's no games coming out for it, and Atari are ignoring the VCS. And because of this, these certain people on YouTube are saying we can no longer support Atari or the Atari VCS. We've talked to people like this in real life in the past. When the Lynx failed, same thing. When the Jaguar failed, same thing, you know. And that's the reason why it took nearly 20-something years for the VCS to come out. But it came out regardless of all that, people abandoning them, you know. Now, I know I'm taking this personally because Atari means that much to me, you know, that I'll never abandon it, no matter what. Even if these guys on YouTube are saying it's true, if what they're saying is true, that the VCS has no future, Atari say it's dead, I don't believe so. I think there's enough games still to come out, you know what I mean. Red Rust, The Spirit of Samurai, Orange Pixel has a few more games coming out, you know. Ninja Studios, no BPM Boy, the maker of that game, He's bringing out more games as well. And Atari themselves have more games to come out. You know what I mean? But these people on YouTube are saying that after the Atari 50th anniversary collection, that's it. Atari are finished with the VCS. I don't believe that. Not in the slightest. You know what I mean? We have faith in Atari that the VCS will live on. But even if Atari do give up on the VCS, which has happened in the past, right? With the Jaguar, it wasn't selling, the Lynx wasn't selling, same thing happened. But fans kept making games for it because they're passionate about it. Same as me. The VCS is a Linux PC, so people will still make games for it, even after Atari stopped developing for it. This happened in the past. That's what a true fan does. It sticks by it through thick and thin, no matter what happens. Now, they're my opinions. Right? Now, these people on YouTube that are saying it has no future because this, I can no longer support it. You're entitled to your opinion, but I think no, I can't agree. I don't like your decision. I don't agree with your decision. But that's me. Right? I don't abandon or leave nothing. I don't. It's the worst thing to do, especially if you are a backer like me and you are invested up to a certain point. But because Atari, you think Atari won't do anything with the VCS, it's dead after the 50th anniversary collection. It's done and dusted. It's not. It'll never be done and dusted, because the fans will make games for it. It's a Linux Mini PC. You know, even the Jaguar is still getting games made for it. Even though Atari stopped supporting it themselves. Right? So, I say the Atari V... Okay, I'm being realistic here, right? Yes, nothing lasts forever. Nothing. It doesn't matter how successful or unsuccessful a system is. They all come to an end at a certain time. Nothing lasts forever. Unfortunately, I'd love it if the Atari VCS went on for as long as 10, 12 years, but nothing lasts forever. I understand that. But the Atari VCS is awesome. It has tons of awesome indie games from Orange Pixel, like Heroes of Loot, Mega Knight, and there's more to come out. You have BPM Boy, Donald Dodo, Danger Scavengers, loads of games, there's loads still to come out. So my opinion is Atari will support the system after the Atari 50th anniversary collection. They won't let it die, because it is making money for them. You know what I mean? Okay, hardware was, okay, these guys on YouTube are saying that Atari aren't selling these Atari VCSs, no one's buying them, but 6,000 of us, 6,000, 11,000, there was 11,000 backers, right? So all those people got their system, so, and it's making money software-wise, I believe, and people actually like the Atari VCS, whereas no one liked the Jaguar at all. The Jaguar disappointed big time, but the VCS doesn't. Yeah, it has its issues, but they're minor. But the overall experience is awesome. You have access to thousands of retro games. People that don't have a whole lot of money can play a whole look at NES games on it, Sega Genesis games on it, and enjoy the experience, you know. But it takes support, and you have to support it to the end, no matter what happens. And even if, like I said, Atari do stop supporting, which will happen eventually, you stick by them. You don't say, I'm done with Atari altogether. Then you're not a fan in the first place. Now, that's my opinion. You're told your opinion. These people on YouTube that are saying these things, that because the VCS has no future, he can't support it. And because Atari are ignoring this person for whatever reason, I don't know. He says that Atari has stopped taking his recommendations for games. Well, maybe, I don't know. But, like, I don't know. Anyway, they're my opinions. The Atari VCS is an awesome system, and I believe it lasts another 5 years. You know, it won't die after the 50th anniversary collection. Atari is making money off the software. Yeah, okay, they might not be selling the systems that much, but it's an awesome system. It has a great future ahead of it. And look, I said, this happened with the Atari Jaguar, with the Lynx, the 7800. Even though Atari stopped supporting the system, fans kept making games for it, and that's what's going to happen to VCS. Because it's a PC and it's easy to develop for, where the Jaguar is hard to develop for, it's going to have tons of indie games. Because just people will buy the games, and these game developers know that, especially the indie developers, you know. So they're my opinions. You stick by it to thick and thin. You don't walk out or abandon it for any reason. Even if Atari stops apart or they're ignoring it. Look, okay, so they're my opinions, right? So I hope everyone has a good day, like, and these people on YouTube that are saying these things, I hope you change your mind and realise I'm going to stick by the Atari VCS no matter what. Because I am an Atari fan. And by you saying that you're not going to support them because it has no future, then you're not an Atari fan. You were, but up to a certain point you should right no more. You're not a die-hard fan. Like me. No matter what happens. But that's me, right? So anyway, I hope everyone has a good day. And I know I'm taking this personally, but it means that much to me, Atari, I mean, from 77 onwards, I've grew up with Atari throughout the years. I was a kid, a teenager, now a man. Yes, Atari have fucked up in the past, but I always loved their games, I loved their systems, and I'm going to continue to do so. Even if Atari stops supporting the VCS, like these guys on YouTube saying they're going to do. They're saying that after the Atari 50th anniversary collection there's nothing happening. Well, I disagree. We've got no proof from my end either, but all I know is that the Orange Pixel, Ninja Studios, BPM Boy, them developers, and it's going to be more to come. But then again, you go to Chrome, you go to Steam, there's tons and tons of games to play. So that's it. What I mean? They're my opinions. Right? So, when I say this, we'll always support Atari no matter what happens. What I mean? If the Atari VCS does, we'll still support Atari. We'll keep playing my Atari VCS. We'll keep playing my Atari Jaguar, my Lynx, because I like the systems, I like the games on it. Even though Atari themselves stop supporting it, but I don't abandon them. I don't walk out with them, because I'm a die-hard fan. Now, call me foolish if you wish, but that's how I feel about it. Look, I'm towards your opinion, just like these people on YouTube are making these negative videos. For what reason? I don't understand it, but I have a right to make a video just like you do. So for every negative video that goes out there, I'm going to put a positive one, because positivity is the best way to go around anything. And like I said, you don't abandon anything, whether it's a game console, a person, a pet, whatever, just because it's not useful anymore, you don't give up on it. That's my opinion, So you just, anyway, I hope everyone has a good day, right? Take care and bye bye.